dollars, 700,000. How long has this personal injury case by the case handler been going on?
The accident happened in January of 2024, so a little over 2 years.
So that's just the other day. I mean, right after COVID,
Yeah,
right?
what do you say?
That's just the other day, right after COVID.
Yeah, right after COVID. I mean, it's 4 years after COVID, but yes. But these things. This is what it is. When there's a serious case in the court, just I can work as quickly as possible, but the court system has their own schedules and deadlines, and a lot of times there's some courts that are also faster than others. The Bronx is notoriously slow. Other counties are much quicker. So this was a really sad case. So the individual got into an accident at work and died almost immediately. And we were able to get an award for the pain and suffering he experienced for that short time, and also the money that he was earning. For all those years of work. So we got that paid back as well.
Did you say he died?
He did. He did died. Yeah. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, you're probably thinking like 2.7 million for a human life. How is that possible? But that is how the system works. There's two elements of damages when somebody's involved in an accident or an accident resulting in death. Number one is conscious pain and suffering. The other one is financial loss to the family. So we calculated the financial loss to the family due to his inability to work. He was 56 at the time, was about 1.5 million. So we got all that. And then we got over $1 million pain and suffering for we estimate 15 to 20 seconds that he lived just prior to his death. So a really tragic, terrible situation, but a phenomenal outcome for the family, who will now have closure and be able to move on with their lives.
Tell me a little bit more about the family situation and how that come in play. I just want to know more
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. Well, I remember receiving the phone call 2 days after the accident occurred. It was a referral through somebody that used to work for me, and she called me crying, saying, "My uncle died in an accident. You're the best lawyer I know. I need you to take this case. It's not an easy case, and it wasn't an easy case proving negligence. I mean, obviously the guy died, so there's no dispute over, what happened, his injury, but proving that they were negligent was another thing altogether. And we just worked through the case. I
That
mean, worked
that
with
is
the
that is like
family.
ridiculous, man. But go
Yes.
on, keep
Yeah,
telling
no,
me.
we had to set up the estate. When you die, you have to set up an estate for that individual. We had to set up bank accounts. We had to make sure that all the bills were paid, all the loans in his name were addressed. So a lot of work behind the scenes, and of course, proving the actual case. We had our experts go out there. We took videos, we took photographs, we took measurements. I mean, we really conducted a thorough investigation immediately, which is another reason why, ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, get me involved from the jump. I don't want this case 6 months later. I don't want this case a year later, because all the evidence, in fact, a few weeks after the accident, we'll go into the details on another show, but a few weeks after the accident, they had fixed everything up to prevent that from happening again. So we wouldn't have been able to actually even see what was wrong at the time of the accident. So getting involved right away is certainly so important, and that's why so many people have my number saved, and that's why so many people call me when, God forbid, they're in an accident.
It's unbelievable, man. I'm just here listening to this, and I'm really humbled by the work that you give to this community. And I know from time to time we come on, we joke around and we play around and all of that in the interest of helping people. But just listening to what it is that you have done for
Yeah,
this family is very touching, and
yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
happy that you are part
He
of this.
passed away. He left a wife and an adult child. She was, I think the daughter's like in her early 30s, and the money goes to them, and that's the way it works. The money goes to the spouse and the children. Money doesn't go to the brothers or sisters. Money doesn't go to the parents. It flows down the family tree, not up and across. So, life changing money for these people, but it's terrible. I mean, it's not the kind of case where you can say like congratulations, right? Because they want him back. They would gladly give that money back. It's the conversation is more like, we just kicked ass. We got every penny that we were supposed to.
Hey, listen, man. Let's go down a different road. Why is it so important for this family to actually look to the money for the build and the help of the family that exists now, considering the individual has passed? Why is it so important? And I
Yeah,
need
well,
for you to explain that.
he was the wage earner, right? He was the one that was paying the bills. He was the one that was waking up before the sun rose to get to work. He was the one that was coming home usually after the sun set. I mean, he was a hustler, and the money that we were able to get him. I mean, he was at towards the end of his career, of course, but still, nonetheless, he everything was on his shoulders, and even for the couple years that we were running the case, things were tight for them, right? I mean, we were able to get workers' compensation, but that's only a fraction of what he was earning. So the fact that we were able to get all this money now kind of just brings them back to where they need to be and then pushes them forward into a whole nother level.
It's unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the ride home with yours truly, David Squeeze Anarchy. They say I have the biggest mouth on radio. I tend to agree. They say I am a disruptor, but I'm very happy that this man, Adam Handler, the personal injury attorney, the case handler, is on the radio helping people of our community. I am an immigrant and I've known this man for 22 solid years. So that goes to show I've been here ever since I was a kid. But at the same time, you need to have powerful people on your team. And you do have some powerful people in your lives. But there are certain capacities that we just don't know enough about. And I'm very happy the day I met this man and what it is that he's doing for the people. Adam Handler, just give them your number, give them your handle, and tell them how
Yeah,
they can reach
yeah.
out to you.
It's 855-232. I'm sorry. Nope. Eight
Nope.
four four 774 3529. 844-774-3529. Let me give it again. 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Or just Google the case handler. When you Google or search up the case handler, you're connected to my social media, my TikTok case handler, Facebook case handler, Instagram case handler, Facebook case handler, YouTube case handler, website case handler, Google reviews, 5 stars across the board, hundreds of them. Case handler. There is a difference, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to pick your lawyer based on a billboard, TV ad, or even a radio ad, you should have your head examined. Go with an attorney that has proven himself to this community and beyond for over 20 years. Do your due diligence. Look me up. At least let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Whether you decide to retain my services or not, that's totally up to you and your family. But at least be educated and get an honest answer. The phone call is free, the consultation is free. Nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this much. I love this man so much for what it is that he's doing for the community, and I love him as a human being also. I don't want him to
Oh,
feel
thanks.
hurt. Um, but 24 times a day at the top of the hour, you will hear him on One Love Radio, regardless of where you are, even if you're in Central Florida and South Florida, but obviously and evidently in the tri state area. So if you ever forget his information, although it's on the web, just listen to oneloveradio.com or just download the Link Up Radio Network app and get all the frequencies. But he will be on the top of the hour 24 times a day, 24 hours a day. He's on. He's genuinely here to help each and every one. It's not about squeeze. It's definitely not. It's about the mere fact that we know that you need to have someone excellent in your life when it comes to accident cases. It's not if, it's when for your friends, your families, or your foes. And I want you to know that Adam Handler is genuinely the best. And ladies and gentlemen, I say this because of 22 years of what it is that he has done for the people. With that said, I let him go back to
Thank
sunbathing
you.
without a shirt on and, have himself. People, you don't want to know what I'm looking at on StreamYard here, but he's my favorite white boy. He's gonna say I'm his favorite black boy, and hopefully I am. All right, but he's my favorite white boy.
I don't talk like that.
I know you don't, but I do. All right. It's so
Oh,
weird.
Squeeze, he's my favorite black boy. Like,
If you talk like that, people give you a hard time, and I'd be like, nobody give me a hard time.
I want to be everybody's favorite white boy.
No, trust me, you're everybody's favorite white boy. You're everybody's favorite Jamaican.
Love it. Thank you. Have a
Anyway,
good
listen.
weekend, dude.
Give my regards to Stacy and your ladies, your
I
girls,
will. Thank you.
and thank you so much for everything that you're doing for the people. All right,
My
much
man.
respect.
Thank you.
Uh,
Bye bye.
Man, I respects are cool. That's Adam Handler. Yes, we do it like that, people. We're real people. We don't cover up and sugarcoat anything like that. A medium squares, but none this blood cleanse place now, Jer. We have a fresh mix of a Jer coming right now. So I'm gonna turn up the blood cleanse music. Hey, Irie Jam, Wagwan, on a good? You on a good? You sure? On a all right? All right, no problem. Cause I'm medium squeezing them. Yeah, man. I can make you all right. All right. And PayPal credit card has been paid. Your full balance is settled. Damn, they just suck all the money out of you. They just suck all the money out of your card. Anyway, yeah. By the way, that's one of the things I do. Every single bill that I have, I put it on auto pay. Every single bill, and I put it on auto pay not just for the minimum balance, for the full balance. So every month, every get sucks out of my account. Anyway, it's time to get to more in music right here, of course, on One Love Radio. And during the week between 3 and 5, we link up with Irie Jam, making it truly, genuinely the most powerful platform in the entire United States of Donald Trump. So make sure you keep it locked. Got a lot to share with you. But, right now, let me just play some music. When we come back, we'll find DJ Jer, right here on, of course, One Love Radio, powered by USACreditRepair.com, BioLifeNow.com, and obviously and evidently TheCaseHandler.com. I'm Squeeze. Let's start up a radio now, please. All right. That's
Every day I love her just a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more, and she loves me the same. Yes, she loves me the same. Cause my love, it's her love, and her love, it's my love. Yes, she keeps me loving at the right time. Daytime, nighttime. Yes, she keeps me loving at the right time. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Only you can make me feel just like a king. Love you give to me, sorry. Girl, just like lightning to steal your love. It's fully